And that's why Emily feels like she can talk to adults or, talk to the people on the live a certain way
She
because
said some stuff out the way to Miss B. And I missed that live, but I wish I would have called it.
I think it's rage bait too. I feel like
Emily,
Kiki is telling
Emily
her to
laid
do
me
it.
out. Kiki let Emily lay me out. Kiki jumped on the
Wow.
panel. She was like, "You don't know my life. You don't know my life." I say, "Yes, I do. You my distant cousin. You tell everything on TikTok, so I do
Not
know your
distant
life. You tell your
cousin.
whole life. We is cousins. That's my cousin because she tell everything. I know all my cousin business. So
Right.
she was like, "Well, my daughter got something to say," and she let Emily get. Emily was
And the fact that she let Emily get up here and grown folks' business.
and stuff like that.
I
Then want to
think
keep
it's
her
rage
grown
bait
because
I
she
was
too.
like,
being
"You a child?
so-called
Put your
bullied.
mom on."
I think it's rage bait so they can get somebody to respond and then they
Yeah,
take them little
They got my
quick little
page banned for
seconds.
24
Yep.
hours.
Yeah,
And
get
then
them to
she'll
take that.
say,
They don't put what
we're
they
picking on
said.
Emily. Then she'll
Yeah.
say we're picking on Emily.
Yeah, they
And
don't
they
put
get
what they
It's
views.
out of
said.
grown folks'
Yeah.
business.
It gets views.
We just need to pray. Who want to lead us in prayer?
Yeah, I've been praying. I've
That's the
been
only thing that's
praying
going.
for them kids. But
Pray for the kids. Don't hold up the line for Kiki.
yeah, that's what I said. I ain't wasting.
Exactly.
I ain't doing that.
I don't do
Exactly.
witchcraft. I don't do voodoo. That's a whole different type of level of magic you need over there. I'm just saying, for the kids because they are truly innocent. The kids really just praying them out of that situation.
If the kids had any sense, and I'm not trying to, dog on nobody's kids, but they would be going to school and telling their
And telling
teachers
it.
what's
I'm
going
telling you.
on.
I
They're
would be telling you.
scared.
They would be going
telling
to
you.
school. I'm
No,
hungry. They would be going to school.
Kiki
I'm afraid to go home. They would be
has
going to
told
school.
them
I don't want to watch
if
my siblings.
Kiki has told them
But they
if
might be
y'all
scared. Kiki is telling
Stockholm
them if
syndrome
y'all
y'all
is
talk,
real
they
though.
gonna
the
take y'all
school
from
is
me.
going, they gonna take you
Yeah.
away and y'all never see
Yep.
me. It's the same as when you was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember my mom beat me and
Eat
my
my
mom said, "I wish you
ass.
would call 911. I'm gonna beat them up too when they get here." And I really used to think my mom could beat 911. So I ain't gonna tell the cops that my mom beat me because back then I thought my mom gonna beat them just like
Yes.
she just beat me.
Yep.
So, and that's what they scared. You gonna believe whatever your mom said. Because
They're
when I got the
scared to
dub, I told my
death.
mom, like, "Girl, you knew you couldn't beat 911. Tell me if I called the cops, you was gonna beat them up too." But you, as a kid, you believe anything your mom say. If they
Right.
take you, y'all gonna go with people, they gonna touch you, they gonna do this and that to you. So y'all better not tell nobody what we going through. We gonna stick through this as a family. That's what she's telling them kids. They're scared. That's why
And
she's
that's
scared
all
to
them
tell.
kids know. She's all
And
they know.
probably
So it's not even like they had a chance at a better life and they know the difference. That's all they know.
exactly.
They're
It's
gonna be
scary.
grown as hell, looking back like, damn, I had it messed up. Like, dang, it's gonna take them being a mom to know, wow, my mom didn't do right by me. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
she's
that's what it's
brainwashed
gonna
those
take.
kids. She's brainwashed them. They're
And
never
she
going to
probably
tell on
like,
her.
you're
Never.
not, if you say something, you ain't gonna get to eat today. It's no telling what she says to them behind closed doors,
It's sad. Y'all, the whole situation is sad. It make me want to cry every time I think about them kids. Like I say, when I was their age, I was doing girly stuff. I was doing stuff, and to see them not
Having slumber
like they in
parties
Georgia.
and
They in Georgia. They got that
It's so much
aquarium.
for them to do. Listen,
The
when
aquarium
I
is
take
in
my kids down
Georgia.
there,
The
they can do all
museum,
types of
all
stuff.
kind of the
free.
Coca-Cola museum, the
And
aquarium. It's so much stuff.
some stuff is like free for kids. It's just so much.
They need toys. They need stuff to play with. The girls want little makeup stuff, hair stuff. They want to be little girls.
Yeah, they
Yep.
need to
They want to
like
be
at
little
least be a part
girls.
of the Boys and Girls Club or something to give them,
And did y'all see when she was on live and she was making fried chicken, mac and cheese, and green beans? She only did that because she was over there reading Reddit. Because I haven't seen her cook a meal since.
Never seen them eat, let alone cook.
Y'all know the after school program that kids have now, the Boys and Girls Club, where they go to after they get out of school, and they get to go there and socialize with other kids
Yeah, you
and do
could.
their
My son go
homework
there.
and
He play
Programs
everything.
like
basketball and
that.
stuff. Yeah, my son go to Boys and Girls Club after
They
school and play
can't do that
basketball
because
and
they
stuff.
gotta come home. They can't do that because they gotta come home and babysit, and that's not right.
and be on TikTok.
Yeah, they gotta make bottles and stuff. They can't do nothing else. That's their job.
Last
I
night was
think
enough
people
for
like
me.
that,
The way she was acting,
people like that have kids for a way out.
Oh wow.
CPS will not do nothing. That's why she still has those kids. They won't do anything because there's no marks.
This is why children end up being, unalive.
Yep.
This is how.
We hope not, but it's definitely how it happens. To Ladybug, who asked, has CPS come yet? Yes, they have. And Nosy and also Karen and Lisa clocked that CPS is basically saying it's not enough evidence to do anything.
They're directly responsible for failing those kids.
Georgia is a really crappy place to raise kids. Unless your kids are in private school. I'm a private school baby. I didn't go to public school because I begged and I went crazy, child. But I didn't go too crazy. But just looking at some of my
in the home, any of those things are.
I don't know. I'm in Ohio too, girl, and I'm going through a situation with them, and it's been going on 2 years, and nothing's been done.
Louisiana don't play. I'm from Louisiana too. Shorty 4769.
Karen, I had an issue a couple years ago with my kid's dad. We were fighting and everything. I had a full-blown case. I had a caseworker come in my house and make sure my kids was taken care of, food in the house, all of that, just because me and my baby daddy was fighting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Certain places do not play about kids, but Georgia, I just feel like Georgia does not really care because there's you have to think about the homeless population. Like Georgia has a very huge homeless population, so they're dealing with that. They're dealing with all kind of different things, and I feel like the kids, because it gets really bad here, her situation may not be the worst, and I really feel like that's what it equates to.
I agree.
Because it gets bad. It gets real bad here for the kids. It really does. 10-year-olds turning to gangs because there's nothing here for them.
Right.
Somebody say she was on now in the comments.
I don't know. I'm blind.
If you're on here, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, you ain't gonna never have no good luck, honey, till you take care of them kids. Love you. Bye.
Bell South, I do believe that. I do believe that wholeheartedly. I do.
Wow.
Easy.
She denied her COVID test. She didn't want them to swab her nose for the COVID test, and I'm just like, why?
Because she wanted it to be about the mold and not her having the flu or
mold
COVID
don't make
symptoms.
any sense. Not trying to put my business out there, but y'all, I done had mold in my basement for probably 5 years now, and we are okay. I just can't afford to get it taken care of right now. But we all right. All of us is cool.
Yeah, and I say that like it actually takes years and years and years for people to start. People got mold in their house right now behind walls and stuff that they don't even know it's there, and they still kicking. They still okay.
Did somebody see that in the comment that they said that Mr. Caldwell was the one that said that to make up the mold story?
I believe it. I feel like Miss Caldwell is the one that's coming up with money schemes for them. Because I know she's getting the cut. For her to get on here yesterday and say Kiki's not scamming anybody, oh yes, the fuck she is.
Yeah.
Mexican homie exposed Miss Caldwell last night for starting the mold scam. It was her idea. They came up with it.
Does anybody have the video?
I did not screen record it. If I find it, I'll tag you or try to message you.
Okay, cool. I'm interested to see that.
Miss Caldwell came up with the mold idea so that they could go try to get some more money, and she was going to stay right where she was at with the money that they gave her.
She got to be on payroll. She has to be.
Okay.
There's ain't no way.
And did y'all see where Caldwell said, yeah, Kiki, go out there and show them the car. Kiki kind of looked a little shocked, and she just went outside and pointed to any old random ass car. Like, we was going to believe that. Like, you got to get in it and start it up. That's the only way I believe you.
Kiki needs to get in a job and start it up, because at this point, having all these kids and trying to live off of social media, it's just not, it's not the thing. It's not the move. It's not,
She's getting plenty money to
she
take
wake
care
up
of her
and not
family.
get, and not get any, it's nothing that is just like determined. It's like, okay, you
She's
might be
getting
paying
plenty
off
money to take care of her family. She wants y'all our money so she can feed her habit. If y'all say she get SSI, cash assistance, food stamps that we know she probably selling, baby, you don't have no bills. So you have everything you need to take care of your family.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got to go to work then. Take care of your family. No, you want the money so that you can supply your habit.
Mm-hmm. Bingo.
I just want to get a hold to that hotline. I want to find out who has
Y'all
the
can
hotline.
look up her county's
Well, she
website.
didn't even give them her correct telephone number. That's how you know she really don't care about them. She said that she was gonna give them her phone number or get a line to where they can really keep in contact with her and this and that and the third. She give them all a text now number. So really, she don't even have to answer or deal with them there. She just want the donations falling in, and she want to make it seem like she care about her supporters, and she want to talk to them on the outside of here, but she don't. I see so many people be like, I sent you a message or I messaged you, and these are her supporters, and she's like, oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, you seen it, you just don't respond.
I think her living in motels is a choice, honestly, and I'm gonna tell you
Much
why
so.
I say that. Because in Georgia, it's so many programs for women with single women with kids. It's so many second chance apartment complex where you can have an eviction. You can go there and still get an apartment. You might be living on the south side, but you can still I just feel like everything is for attention.
Oh, yes. She never got any
Too many
attention.
resources for women with kids. Too many resources for single women with kids.
Damn.
Food
She could
resources.
have definitely got a one bedroom or if you could live in a hotel, Kiki can afford efficiency. She can afford
Yeah.
efficiency. I don't know how. I mean, I know stuff is expensive right now, but if you ain't have a problem living in a hotel, you can afford the efficiency of your own.
Any hotel, it don't matter how rundown it is gonna be more expensive than rent. It don't matter how rundown it is.
Yep.
You're still paying, and you're still going to be paying in that one little room. You're going to pay what is equivalent to a one-bedroom apartment. You are.
I'm saying she get all this money, SSI or whatever. She got plenty to go get her a little 2-bedroom or whatever the case is. She got the money to take care of what she need to take care of. She just chooses to use it on herself.
I mean, she can get into the voucher program.
Absolutely.
She can get into the daycare program. If they see you're trying to work, they will help you. They will provide daycare. She doesn't want to do any of that.
But some of
here in
those come
Ohio.
with stipulations. Some of those you have to try to find a job. You have to try to do things that she probably doesn't want to do.
I have a homegirl, y'all, whose hustle is the system, okay? She done been to a shelter 4-5 times because every time she go, they pay her rent up for a month. They find her a nice 5-bedroom. They pay her bills up for a year. They pay her rent up for a year. And guess what? She do it all over again. When they stop paying the bills, she go back to the shelter and run it back. She been doing it for years.
Seppi 2020 in the comments said she doesn't have check stubs to show proof that she has steady income. They're not going to accept donations.
That's not true. You can move and your income is, if you want to move into an apartment, you can use your social security as proof of income because that is an income. You can use that to move in an apartment.
You can. And then some programs will pay the remaining balance of your rent. You can get on Section 8. It's so many things that you can do.
Why is you coming up with excuses for her?
I'm gonna go back on mute.
It seemed like you coming with what you already know. These people that told her about every program, every
People that
voucher,
come in
everything
here,
you can think of.
the people that come in here with the excuses for Kiki, them are people that she's already brainwashed, and those are the people that she's told, it's no resources, or I already tried that, or I already tried this. Those are those people.
Sassy is a troll. She keeps commenting the same stuff.
She says, not excuse me. I'm saying she don't have check stubs, so these apartments not going to accept that. Yes, they will. You know how many people don't have jobs in Atlanta that live in high rises?
Yes, they
Girl,
do. In
this
the
is the
apartment,
place.
they will say that is income. Your
Anybody
monthly
make you
check, your
paycheck
SSI
stubs.
check, or whatever is income. And she's in Atlanta. Anybody can make a pay stub. Kiki could have inboxed me. I would have did it for free.
But look,
People
in
like that,
Georgia,
though, just
you
gonna
don't
keep
even
money
need
in
check
Kiki's pocket.
stubs. You can make your own offer letter. In Georgia, you don't need check stubs. I got a Benz off of it was a real offer letter from my financial firm that I work with. But it was an offer letter saying I was going to make 6+ figures a year, and they gave me the car with no proof of anything. Literally just showed them the offer letter. They called the
That's
number.
all you
and they-
need. It don't matter if you go apartment,
Sassy.
anything. All you
Even
need
even
is
though she has
Cares if she has
evictions,
evictions.
even though she has evictions, she has kids. So there are programs available to
Has
her.
places here for people with
Even if
bankruptcy.
she has evictions, if she goes to a shelter, at the shelter for the amount,
no matter if you go apartment,
Sassy.
anything. All you need
Even
is
though she has
Cares if she has
evictions,
evictions.
even though she has evictions, she has kids. So there are programs available to
Has
her.
places here for people with
Even
bankruptcy.
if she has evictions, if she goes to a shelter and she stays at the shelter for the amount of time they want her to stay there, they will provide her with housing whether she has evictions or not.
The truth.
Let's get in the somebody was saying she should get in the box to explain her side, and they were saying she was in the box earlier.
What she's trying to say, I think, is that she can't get a place because she has so many evictions. I think that's what she's trying to
Yeah,
say.
I think
Yeah,
so
I think
too.
that's what she's trying to say.
Well, then Kiki needs to go to a shelter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
But
would never do that.
you don't have to have anything. You don't even have to have a job in Atlanta. It's so many people in Atlanta that don't have a job, haven't worked, have evictions. You can get a CPN. If she's already scamming and that's her mindset, it's so much more she could have done.
Clock it.
So, because if she a scammer, then do truly. And if you have kids, listen, I don't have kids yet. I have dog kids and I'll do anything for them. But I don't have kids yet. But if I was a mom, baby, I'd be a stripper. I'd be whatever is paying.
If you willing to scam the elderly, baby, you should be
Listen.
willing to do a lot more to get your coin or to take care of your kids if you're willing to scam the elderly.
Wait a minute. Somebody said in the comments that you can't use your phone in a shelter. What?
You can't be recording and be on
You can't.
TikTok
So
and
you
stuff like
can't. You
that.
can't be
You can't.
at a certain amount of hours. You can't be on the phone because it's like downtime. Kids should be. It's rules. It's
Yeah.
rules. Kids should.
Oh.
And I mean, the privacy.
Which is
the
what's so
protect-
bad about that? It's nothing really bad about that. Okay, you need to go to sleep.
She needs to get off the internet.
She does. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kiki
She
has a
wake up,
child
she
mom.
roll over, she don't brush her teeth, she don't do her hair, she don't do nothing. She just roll over and hit
Wake up and
live.
shake.
The babies, she don't do the babies' heads. She ain't moisturizing nothing.
And then she come up there talking about, oh yeah, the trolls. I bet y'all ain't even brushed your teeth yet. Well, shoot, you haven't either.
She's projecting. If y'all ever hear E. Kane talk about people, and everybody always talk about, oh, E. Kane got the clapbacks. If y'all ever really just listen to what she says to people who she's talking about herself, and that's
She's
why she can
deflecting.
eat anybody up.
She's
because she's
deflecting,
eating
yeah.
herself up, and then the next day she'll be on there crying because it hit. When all TikTok go and it go quiet, everything is gonna hit you. So that's all that is projection. If somebody keep talking, if somebody says something to me,
And
that's,
deflections.
yeah, it's just that's all it is. That's all it
Like
is.
she was talking about Mara yesterday, you know, giving out the mom's location. But then when we say stuff about her, we're demons. So what does that make you, Kiki? You a
She
demon
don't
too?
want, she don't want Miss Cass to go in on her and call her a helper.
Didn't she expose where somebody's child go to school?
Yeah,
That's
she
so
exposed where
demonic.
Mara's child go to school.
That's demonic.
But the thing is, it's gonna come back. Everything you do comes back. It's gonna come back to her, and it's gonna come back in a way where hopefully, when her child's school is, you know, leaked, it's gonna be for the betterment of the kids. But everything that you do, it's gonna come back to you in some way. And you know, I feel like for me, I'm just watching the downfall. I'm not watching to support. I don't really like to watch, but I'm just watching to see her get humbled. That's all I'm
Because
doing.
it's gonna
I
happen.
think Mara's
It's gonna
mom
happen.
is in the comments. Mara's mom is in the comments, I think.
Yeah, she's requesting
I'm gonna
a
drop.
box. Hold on.
Yeah, hey y'all, I'm gonna go
Hold
ahead
on, I'm
and
gonna get her
drop.
one.
But I did want to let y'all know that I be focused on Ashley Trevino. She's another scammer, bum mom slash TikTok beggar. So if y'all want to follow me. But I expose Ashley Trevino for the same stuff. She don't take care of her kids either.
Y'all, these
Yes,
people
I will
that's
call
coming
her a heifer in
in,
a heartbeat. She's the skinniest heifer I have ever seen.
the people that's coming up in the boxes, y'all make sure y'all pick those people up. Matter of
She
fact,
came in
everybody
hot.
you
She
see,
said that's the silliest heifer.
everybody you see in the comments comment, and y'all pick those people up too. Pick those.
Yeah, everybody follow each other.
I don't know
Yeah,
how to
let's
drop.
follow
Can
each
y'all
other,
drop
guys.
me?
I'll follow you. Follow me. Thanks for
Yes.
any of the gifts. I saw somebody send me a heart or something like that. I appreciate it. But y'all are cool. All of the people on the panel.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, I'm set to private, but I will accept if I see y'all on here.
Y'all,
Yes,
Miss
I'm
Cass
definitely
in the
following
box.
Karen. I love
This Miss
Karen.
Cass lady, Miss Cass, that's Myra's mom.
Yeah.
Hello.
I like calling her a heifer because she called Mara a big back.
But,
Yes. Hey,
She also exposed y'all room number too. Did you see
yeah,
that?
she did that. She was wrong for doing
I
that.
am really a very sweet
Yeah.
woman. I promise. She can expose anything she wants to expose. If somebody is brave enough to walk up to this door, I'm going to be clocking some real tea because Mara's going to be videoing me.
I know that's right.
Or I'll be videoing Mara, one or the other. No. There's one thing, okay? I let y'all play around about Mara sometimes, depending on my mood. But when I see Mara trying to do right and trying to do good, it frustrates me when people badmouth her. That really gets to me. Mara has realized she has screwed up totally by supporting Kiki. But it's like
And
she
she's
can't get
taking
a break from
accountability
it.
too. She's taking accountability.
Yes,
She
she
said that she
has.
was
Yes, she
wrong,
has.
but it's just so much, like Miss Cash, so much happened. Like it's just like in real time where we was watching it. Myra used to cuss us out when we used to be telling her, Kiki's a scammer.
I
She used to
know she
go in
did.
on us and block us.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Miss
Yes,
Cass,
ma'am.
I'm
I
gonna say
know.
this, Miss Cass, I was the one who said something to Mark. I don't hide behind the camera. I'm gonna say how I feel, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel as though they was friends. They both was wrong. Kiki was wrong for putting out your grandson where he go to school at, but Mara was also wrong too, because I feel like if you cared from the beginning, something should be done at the beginning, not now when everything came out about Anthony. Can I get a mango game, please?
Well, the thing about
But at
that
the same time,
is,
right is right,
I
wrong
did
is
not
wrong, and
realize
nobody
how
is perfect.
how bad she was, because when I first saw Kiki and I saw Mara hanging with her, I told her she
You
was
told her
bad
to stay
news.
away.
I told her,
Yeah.
don't go away from her. I said, Mara, I'm getting a bad vibe. Everybody, I tell Mara, I'm getting a bad vibe about, ends up being destructive in Mara's life. They lead her into something she has no business being in. For some reason, every time I go on the box, it loses my connection. But so if I fade in and out, let
Yeah,
me
it's kind of fading in
know.
and
Let
out.
me know. But no. And I did not follow Kiki. I did not watch any of Kiki's stuff.
I thought I
Miss
did.
Cash, your phone went all the way out.
Said,
I did hear somebody snore too. I swear to God.
I think Miss Cash lost signal.
Gigi, I just want to shout you out. Thank you. She said everybody on the panel is so beautiful. I just
Thank you,
shout
Gigi.
out. And thank you to everyone who was
And
saying pretty.
Exposed.
I
I'm not
appreciate
trying to
y'all.
be disrespectful, but like I said, tomorrow, I just tell it how it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna respect my elders, so I wouldn't dare ever be disrespectful to Miss Cass because she is older and she's, I wouldn't dare be like that. But right is right, wrong is wrong, because everybody's seen this already going on.
And Myra even told you. You was right.
She said I was right. She did. Myra didn't argue with me about it or nothing, because it's just like, come on now. Stuff could have really been done about it.
She was taking accountability.
But Miss B,
I feel like she is taking accountability.
She gonna keep it a buck. She from Philly. Philly Johns, they gonna keep it a buck.
And it just sound like I be sounding argumentative, but that's just how I talk.
No, you wasn't wrong. I was in this live when you said, "Hi, ladies, I'm back." I was on earlier. You wasn't wrong, Miss B. You just was very stern and straight to the point with it. You was not wrong. You told her the truth, and sometimes people need to hear that to do better. And hopefully, she can get a little bit better with how she's handling the situation also, because she used to curse all of us out. In the beginning, when she was Team Kiki, she was the investigator. She was the one buying lookups to look people up and stuff like that. So Myra knows she was wrong. She knows she was wrong. And somebody had to tell her. Somebody had to tell her. And you came out the right way. And my thing with Myra is she owns it. She owns it. She owns some of it.
Yeah, she took accountability.
Sorry, y'all out here beeping. I don't have a seatbelt on. That's the beeping noise. But she owned up to it. But I just feel like stuff could have been handled, because it's like, who else been around Kiki that see all this that's going on?
Yeah. But I tell Myra all the time, like, sis, you was down. She was rugging and you was too. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to, I always tell her that. y'all was going together. You know what I'm saying? So it's not everything on her. And I'm glad that she do be like, I did. I messed up. So I do give that to her. But I came up to say that, y'all was up there saying that, Georgia is so big and they got a lot of work to do. That's why they're not taking it serious. I don't understand how that's possible, because New York is big too. New York is big. And they don't play. They will come and check if somebody put a call out. And if you need help, CPS helps you up here. I don't understand what these different states is doing different things, because I've seen people be doing real bad and CPS step in and help them all the way. I mean, put them in the shelter immediately, get them
even
out
if she has to move out her comfort zone. When I go on people's pages and they talk about how they homeless and all that, I say, where's the help at? Well, this state don't help. Move out the comfort zone. Yeah. I watched somebody move from Philly and come down to Delaware. I live in Delaware now, and I told them, listen, Delaware really helped you. They came down Delaware. They helped them they get a place, and they paid the girl rent for a whole year. So they help you in certain states.
They
Sometimes
help.
you gotta leave out
New
your
York
comfort
is
zone.
expensive. Yes, it's expensive, but we got different vouchers up here. It's not just Section 8. It's NYCHA, the regular NYCHA, the Section 8. They got CVS Section 8. They got City Feds now voucher. They got all these different things.
Georgia don't have that. Georgia don't have that. And I feel like, honestly, what Kiki is doing for her kids now, or what she's making it look like to CPS, that's exactly what CPS would do. So Kiki is smart in a way to where she can make, you know what I'm saying? It's you got dumb narcissists and you got smart ones, and you got some that don't know how to make.
Yeah, but she could go in the shelter. You're not telling me they're not taking her and her 5 kids. You can,
but they don't need to, because she's in a motel. So if
she was supposed to went to the shelter when she left the last hotel, she had a date set up. Yeah, she had a date set up and everything. She didn't go because there are rules that she would have to follow, and Kiki don't want to follow rules.
Yeah,
so that's why she never went to the shelter.
You gotta be active.
Miss Cobweb said that they had already had it set up to where she was supposed to go into the
And then they
shelter.
said it was no room. Lies.
That was a
She
lie.
just didn't
That was a
go. She
lie.
just didn't
Yeah,
go.
it's gonna be room. It's just you have to do the work and a lot. And honestly, she's taking out the mouths of a young mother who is willing to do the work.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
She can't lay around in the
She
hotel all
can't
day.
do that.
She wants to lay in the bed all day. She can't
No,
do
they're
that.
gonna get
She
up. You
can't
gotta
make the
look for
kids.
work.
She can't make them kids make bottles and change pampers. The hotel ain't. I mean, the shelter not gonna
And they
allow
would
that. They're gonna watch all
immediately
that.
give her child care. They would immediately give her child care. Immediately.
Lock Nubian said big lies. What are you saying big lies to?
Because nobody lying up here. Kiki ain't doing what she's supposed to do for
Yeah, I
herself.
can't
She
read the
could be
comments.
out
Y'all
of the
tell me what's going on because
situation
I'm
she
trying to
in.
drive.
She could be out of the situation she in. She choose not to.
I got some mods in here. To my mods, the people that's coming in here, because like I said, I was allowing people to have a different, opinion about Kiki. But if you straddling the fence with her, and you know what she's doing is wrong, block her.
Oh, true. So Lock Nubian is saying she lies. She's saying Kiki lies.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'd be trying to give them a chance to explain because I know everything doesn't translate through text. So, but I definitely, yeah, she's saying that she lies.
Yeah, it's just sad that she won't take I know every state is different, but I be looking at how up here in New York is, so we got so much going on up here with the migrants and everything. They brought everybody up here and everything, and these people are getting places. Like, people, couple months, like, they don't turn you and your kids away. That's why I'm just like so shocked. Like, what is she doing? She just don't want to go.
Telling them she don't need help.
Yeah, she don't want to go.
She the type of girl. She the type of woman where you get the help, but then like, nah, I don't really need help, because in the back of her mind, she like, well, I'm gonna still get the TikTok donations. I might be doing bad, but I'm not doing
addicted to getting on social media and begging. It's a thrill for her. You know why? Because when she first started, she was getting big bank. She was getting bank. She probably was like, all I got to do is put a sad face on, put these babies in the camera, and get this much money. Cause she was getting she was getting bank. That girl was getting money.
The shelters here
slowed down, but that
the
girl was
shelters
getting
here in Georgia.
big money.
The shelters here in Georgia, you have to pass a drug screen.
Yep.
Oh, so she definitely ain't going.
So that's what it was.
She ain't going.
That's
She ain't going.
that's what it was.
There is
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah, she's out.
there is a big one in Atlanta. It's called Atlanta Mission, and it has a division for men. It has a division for women, and then it has a division with women with children. Okay, she could have went into that program. They would have put her in a temporary shelter and found permanent shelter for her. Okay, and during that time frame, she would have been getting education, like parenting education, job assistance, child care assistance. The thing about it is Kiki doesn't want any of that. She has my big inch thick book of Georgia resources. That's my resource Bible. I would use that for people who would knock on my door and didn't have medication for their nebulizers, and I would say, hey, go here. I would pull out my Bible, my book that Mara gave to Kiki, and I would give people resources. And so I know that there's places in Georgia. Kiki just doesn't want any resources. Kiki is fine in the life that she's in. She wants to stay there. She doesn't want to get out.
She wants cash money.
If she wanted to get out with the flow of money she has, she could. If I had her flow of money, let me tell you, it would be a different story.
LaKenya, are you going to get in the box? I think the page said they want to see you in the box. I hope I said
No, she can't. She's on a block. I think she come off a block next week or the end of this week to where she can get in back in the panel.
Okay.
I always like to hear her input. I like to hear her come in and say what she got to say. So that's why I say I'm ready for her to be able to get back in the box.
Okay.
Because Miss LaKenya be keeping it real. She about like Miss B too.
Okay.
I love Miss LaKenya.
Me too.
Miss Express, why doesn't Mara go to a shelter? I'll tell you why Mara doesn't go to a shelter. Because there's no need for Mara to go to a shelter.
I honestly feel like shelters are last resorts. I feel like shelters are for like domestic violence.
I live in the same hotel that Kiki used to. Up here in room 215.
Don't tell you.
Let me tell you.
Miss Cass, don't tell where you're from at, Miss Cass.
No, she said she used to. She didn't say that's where she's staying now.
All right.
So, no.
But I definitely feel like shelters are last resorts for like women who really can't even afford a motel, don't have TikTok, leaving a domestically violent situation with their kids, like things like that. I do believe, it's for that very quick. But when you go to the shelter, you're gonna have a job, even if it's working at IHOP. You're gonna walk the house. They're gonna set you up for, so you typically don't have to be in that situation again. So it's more than just having somewhere to stay. You have to also, you're rehabilitating your mind as well. You're unlearning a lot of the things that you learned, maybe in a domestically abusive relationship. I think for Kiki, it's not even about her. It's about the kids. And I feel like that's why people want the kids away from her, because as long as the kids are with her, they're never, ever going to get what they need.
Exactly.
Also, if she go into that shelter, they gonna be on her. Them kids is not gonna be able to miss school the way they miss in school. They're gonna be on her. They're gonna be on her so hard that she's not gonna be able to do 95% of the stuff that she does while she lays around on TikTok. And that's why she's not going. And she don't know that she is ruining these kids every day as she does the same thing over and over. Kiki knew that hotel was run down. She knew that hotel was ran down. Why would you check into there? Why would you go to that one? You couldn't find nowhere else to go?
Especially with them young girls.
Yeah, she knew that hotel was ran over, but what Kiki wanted was a place where she could go meet other rug users and they could all, kumbaya. That's what she wanted. That's what
I think so too.
That's what
I think so too.
I need to ask Mara if she gets drug tested. I've heard she's on drugs so much, and she knows that's one of my pet peeves. And she's been tested, and it was negative. And I watched her piss in the cup, and I tested it myself. Why did I do that? Because she knows how I feel about it. She knows how serious I am about it. Because I don't want her using drugs and around her son.
Miss Cash, you gotta say rugs.
Oh, I'm sorry, rugs. Rugs. I got all kinds of rugs, but mine are prescribed. Thank you.
Yeah, but Mara's not in the same situation as Kiki. So when people be saying, oh, we should go to a shelter and this and this and that, their situations is not the same. And I get it. Okay, she in an extended stay or wherever she's staying, but she got support from her mom helping her and stuff like that. She's not in the same situation. She don't have 5 kids. She's not on TikTok exploiting her kids or doing any of that like Kiki is doing.
She probably had help from her mama, but she seeemed like she burned every bridge.
No, the mom is the reason why
Her mom homeless too. Her mom
that
can't help her. Her mom homeless.
Kiki's the way she is because of her mom.
But what I'm saying is your mom could be there with you, and you can take Emily out of that role of being the caretaker. Because if you're struggling, okay, that doesn't make you a bad person. What makes you a bad person is the fact that you are okay with the struggle. But her mom could be there with her, helping her with the kids, so Emily don't have to be the live-in baby daddy.
Girl, the
mom
mom
showed
probably
her
on
the way.
drugs
The
too.
mom showed her the way. The mom showed her the way, and that's it, and that's all.
And do y'all notice how the kids? It's
I
almost
heard
like the
in the
babies
comments where
are baby
somebody
dolls.
Somebody said the mom got
That's
a
what she
place
treat them
now.
like. She treat them like they baby dolls.
Yeah, the little girls do. I mean, they're always kissing on them, and then that duty dude and all that. Like, their vocabulary is messed up. Girl and duty dude.
All she
And
wants them to
it's
keep
just,
saying
Open the
dad,
ice
dad. You
cream
saying dad. All
shop.
she wants them to keep doing is saying dad, dad. Girl, ain't no dad in the picture. You just keep on these babies and say dad, dad. For what?
right.
For what?
So somebody said
But
the mom got
Dad.
a place, and the mom now has an ice cream shop. So how is she homeless? That's what a comment said.
No, I think she works
Not
at the
the
ice cream shop. She don't own
Yeah.
she works there, I think, because she did post keys. I ain't gonna lie. I went to her page. She posted keys, and even Kiki on Facebook was like, "I'm so proud of my mom." But the mom did say that she was getting a job. The mom said that.
That's why I feel like, there could be help there. But I just feel like even if her mom was down and out, whatever, I feel like even if her mom wasn't, would Kiki really want the help? You telling me there's nobody in her life, nobody, no aunties, no sisters, no nothing in her life that can help her.
Well, she was up there saying she got all this family and stuff, but when you burn
exactly,
bridges,
and that's why I said it.
yeah, when you burn bridges, you know how that go. So who's to tell what bridges has been burnt? And maybe nobody want to deal with her. And from what I see, from watching all this time, it's a family full of scammers. That's what I see. I'm sorry. It's a family full of scammers.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't.
Exposed said that Kiki was a scammer and the babies was the scammets because they asking too.
Yeah.
Say it louder.
Yeah, it's the
Say it
truth.
louder.
The
Once I see
scammer,
Emily up there asking for
the little
phone bill
girls
money,
be asking. Scammer and the scammets.
yeah, once I see Emily saying, "Oh, I need my phone bill paid. Oh, what if I'm in school and and a fight happened and I gotta call my mom?" Your mom needs to pay your phone bill. Your mom needs to pay your phone bill. That's not up to the people to pay your phone bill. She got
No,
I just want to say this.
no. Back up. Let's tell how that situation actually happened. She put Emily in the camera. Emily was looking sad. Everybody was like, "What's wrong with Emily?" And she said,
She may have had a call, guys.
Testing 1, 2, 3. What happened?
was in that live when she started the begging for the cash for the phone. She did put it in the camera. Everybody was asking what's wrong with her, and that's when she came saying that she needed the phone bill paid. And guess what? They sent her the money for it.
Oh, yeah.
That's when she was collecting 500 plus a day. 500 plus a day. And on July 3rd, July 3rd, she collected over $2,000 because that's when I became a supporter. July 3rd. That's when she was collecting for that apartment. That never happened. And let Miss Caldwell tell it, oh, that money was in an account and blah, blah, blah. There's no money in an account.
Bull ass.
So do you think Miss Caldwell is like her drug dealer or something? What's
I
her
think she's a scam
I don't
role?
think she's her drug dealer, but I think she's her enabler, and that she tells Kiki ways to come up
She
with
on
money.
payroll, they splitting that money. She on payroll,
Yeah,
they splitting
ways
that
to
money.
come up with money. Oh,
I
let's
think
do
she-
this.
Yeah, I believe she's on payroll.
I believe
Okay,
she's
yeah,
telling
'cause who
Kiki.
would be around that and not do anything?
Yeah,
But
I believe she's telling
Miserable
Kiki.
lady who don't have nothing else better to do but sit in the house and be on TikTok, and she miserable with no man, and she need a friend just like Kiki need a friend. She's on payroll because she bored sitting home all day.
Yeah, because I believe she tell Kiki like, oh, go on live and say this, use this, say this. I think that she's her pusher, but that type of pusher, the enabler pusher.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they'll give you money
Like her
if you say
pimp, her
this.
social media pimp.
Yes. I think that's what
I
it is
think she
because
gives Caldwell her food stamps. I really do. As some form of payment.
That makes sense.
I really do.
Because
Maybe.
why are you steady asking for cash for food and all these other things to eat out of vending
Yep.
machine if you got food stamps? But you probably selling
Yep.
those food stamps for cash. Because I know people who do that
Yep.
too.
Yeah, she's the worst because I don't get it.
But I'm going to ask you ladies something. I follow a lady here. Her name is Daedriana Live. She's in New York. She's in a shelter. She has a child. And I think she's been in the shelter maybe a year and a half, 2 years. But she makes it on her own. She does TikTok shop. Kiki could do something like that. I mean, this girl doesn't get on TikTok and beg. And she's on her way to home ownership. All because of being in the shelter and taking advantage of the many resources that they have. Kiki just doesn't realize that if she goes that route, she could be on a path to home ownership.
Kiki don't want to do none of that. You know why? Because Kiki keep jacking. She a content creator. First of all, no, you're up here posting bad videos, and that's not content. Kiki has 5 beautiful kids. Do you know the good content she can make that people would love? She can make great content, but she's so stuck on begging that it don't even goes into her mind or the content.
Like
It's like
you
her
have a broke
brain is
mindset.
wired.
Yeah, her
Nobody
mindset is
can
done.
do.
It's done because she got beautiful kids. I see so much content on my For You page with people with their kids, and it's such, it make you laugh. It's so good. The views be top notch. Everything. Kiki she just don't know what she
There's
got.
other stuff she
Clock
can
it,
do.
Jess.
Listen, I have a content page where I don't even have to show my face. A clean talk page, and I see people, they really, like, I don't do it as much as the other people do, but they're really making money off of it. It's so many things you can do on TikTok to make money.
Yes.
Besides exposing your kids. You don't have to show your kids. You can just do other stuff. What E can do, wigs or whatever. She's showing people how to put wigs on. You got people showing you how to do makeup. There's so many other things she can do besides begging for money.
Right.
She can
But
do
she
real
got
content.
a one up. She got 5 beautiful kids. She got 2 sets of twins. She oh man, she don't know what she could be doing, man. These people, I be seeing people on my timeline, they got 8 kids. All their kids is part of their content. And it's so, I love the content. Like they go shopping in Publix, show us with their mind to see that and see how people are living and doing things that she just don't use none of that brain system of her to be like, man, I got 5 kids and my kids are beautiful and we can make beautiful content. She's done. She's done. And I'm so sick of her every day with a new
When
scam.
everybody saw how you can capitalize negativity, like I hate to keep bringing it back to them, but like Queen Op was really one of the first to really capitalize off of being nasty, dirty, grimy, begging. Like she really made the begging culture of like TikTok and Twitch and like all that other stuff. All those platforms she was on. She made it like okay, and even E Kane, who came after her and who says clock that T, all that stuff came from Op. But she's saying it like a lot of the things she saw Op do and saw how it doesn't necessarily have to be true, but people will run with a narrative. In Kiki's case, I think it's true, but I think it goes worse than what she allows the camera to see. I really feel like they're living in filth outside of what she shows. But I feel like once it became cool to like air your dirty laundry and just be, just a harm to society, I feel like that is why she is not taking all the money she made and is like, okay, here's my success story. Kind of like how E. Kane is trying to do. She's trying to change her life a little bit, but people aren't really feeding off of that. People are not really sending the bags for that. People are really only sending the bags when you're doing worse than them, if that makes sense.
Yes. Ladies, I gotta drop down for a minute. My phone about to die. If y'all on later, I'll get back on when I get back in the house. My phone about to die. See y'all.
I was going to say, LaKenya said, Kiki has a child's mind. She really, really does.
Yes.
I think she needs to go talk to somebody. I mean, she sits and giggles and laughs with Emily, and it's just sad to see. It's almost like she's one of the sisters too and not a mother.
Yes.
I got no respect for her. I got no respect for her. None. 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 She's so addicted to coming on TikTok begging, she don't even get up and wash her ass. She don't do none of that. That's how addicted is to
Her
social media.
mind is like
We just need to bring
wired.
shame back. It used to be a time where you wouldn't dare, even if that's how you was living your life, you wouldn't dare let nobody see that. Like, but because there's no shame, because you're rewarded for being trashy, like it's an endorphin rush. Like she's getting some sort of high off of getting on social media begging and getting what she's asking for.
She is, because still to this day, I be cropping my pictures. If the background ain't it for the moment, that picture getting cropped, okay? Okay? Because we parents, we not gonna always
an emoji
be
or something. Yeah.
we're not gonna always be 100% on top of everything. We get tired, we work, we take care of these kids, we cook, we clean, we do everything. It's not gonna always be peaches and cream. I'm not gonna sit here and say my house is 100% clean all the time. Because there's days I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not. But it's a way to go about it. We're like, oh, it's just so bad with her. Like she really don't. Here's
the thing. Here's the thing. Look at Mika, look at Asia. I look at it as you don't even take pride in yourself to at least make yourself presentable to come on here and ask these people for their money. To me, that they just don't care.
No,
you don't even care about yourself and how you look.
She just opened her eyes and press live. I'm telling you.
That's all she do.
She just opened her eyes and press live.
Get up and shake, literally.
Because you can tell that mouth be crusty, she be crusty.
At least
okay?
the dog lick themselves. She don't even do that.
I don't even never see the dog. Like, where is the dog? That's like the $1 million question.
He be under the bed. I don't understand how they keep letting her travel back and forth to everywhere with this dog.
The dog is too weak to bark. The dog is like literally too weak to even make his presence known. Like
Somebody said
I
in
think
the
she be
live
hiding him when she bring him in.
Somebody said earlier, they're like, she's got a dog. It took me forever to realize she had a dog.
I knew she had a dog from when I first started watching her. I was
she don't take the dog out.
No, she don't take the dog out.
She don't move like she got a dog, but it's a dog in there.
Yeah. And I can imagine.
And then one day the dog was barking, or I don't know if it was barking, and Emily was like, shut up. So I just feel for that dog. But like I said, where is the dog?
On his last leg, can't even bark, can't alert nobody to no danger. But you know why? Because it's living in danger. The danger is amongst him. So that's why
he can't. Probably sick too.
Yeah.
And then she made a comment and said that the dog lets them know when the water bowl is empty. Well, it should never be empty. She's not even paying attention to that.
One day somebody was like,
pay attention to her kids. Come on, the dog can't be getting unless the kid's doing it.
One day she was getting a Walmart
she don't
order.
take care of herself, so she can't take care of nobody.
She was getting a Walmart order and she was like, and I need dog food. Yo, I said, what? I said, this lady is nuts. I said, this lady is nuts. How's she gonna yell at us? She was like, yes, I need dog food for Pops. I said,
you going through it when you train your dog how to survive through struggle. Like your dog know not to bark because y'all gonna get put out. You know you going through something. Your dog even knows how to balance struggle. It's crazy.
She had a pocket, man. She had a pocket, and like I always say, every time I come on these platforms, I really only get on box or exposing box. I really don't do other people boxes, but I always say the last thing I want is kids taken away from their parent. That's the last thing I want. But if the situation is gonna be better and that's what has to happen, then that's what has to happen, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous for real. Like, I mean, the proof is out there. It's all the way out there. Like, she needs a break. She needs to go get herself together and then come back for those kids. That's what she needs to do. Honestly, she do.
And another thing, they were in the hospital all night, and this morning they were in the same clothes.
They go to sleep in the same clothes. Girl,
I'm like, y'all was at a hospital.
They lay down in the same. They be in the same clothes for days.
They have no type of routine. Like, you know how you used to wake up and you knew it was time to brush your teeth and go get breakfast, and
all night, and this morning they were in the same clothes.
They probably
Oh,
didn't
they go to
sleep.
sleep in the same clothes. Girl,
I'm
they go
like,
to
y'all
sleep.
was at a hospital.
They lay down in the same, they be in the same clothes for days.
They have no type of routine. Like, you know how you used to wake up and you knew it was time to brush your teeth and go get breakfast, and then it's no type of routine. It's just wake up and then just blink. That's it. It's nothing, no structure.
Yeah,
And there was one day where all the girls, they were in school, and she was just sitting on live all day with the twins. And it's like, go take them to the park. Like, let them get out.
They don't do
But
nothing.
she's
All
so
she do is
addicted to
complain.
TikTok.
All she do is complain about is how hard it is, and she's by herself, and she's this and she that. She act like she's the only mother in the world who doing it alone, and that's what make me mad with her. That's what make her mad. That will make me mad. I'm a single mother, and I'm a single mother not by choice. My son's father is deceased. He passed away 3 days before my son turned 5. My son is not turned 9 years old on Sunday, and I'm a single mother, and I work and I do what I got to do for my son by myself. Because I don't have no choice. He's not coming back. But did that put me in a funk and be like, oh, because he's gone, and I'm not gonna lie, he was the main provider at the time. But that didn't stop me from doing anything for my kid. Life still goes on. I still have to do what I have to do for my kids who did not ask to be here.
Somebody just
She's
said
been
some people.
Auntie
twins.
Bluntness.
Yeah, some people have
We
mental issues.
understand that, but have you watched her videos lately? When she talked about her baby daddy being
That's her videos.
having discharge from you know what? Give
She
her
talk about
grace.
that man so bad.
I was like, I couldn't even watch it anymore. I was like, oh my gosh. And the way he was walking like a penguin, I'm like, what?
But why would you have certain people around your children? I just feel like people already, if y'all already see what's going on with the new trophy wife, like, I don't know.
Well, we already see the type of person she is with the David situation. You know, she don't care. She don't care. And
But
she
where
got
is he?
alive and told us she don't care.
Want me to see that?
What?
Yeah, why
is David
should-
not helping
I got
her
a
get another
question.
room?
Somebody's got a question.
Why should we give Kiki grace? We've been giving her grace and giving her grace and giving her grace.
Every opportunity.
She has been begging for 11 years. 11 years she has been given grace.
I ain't giving her no grace. Sorry, not sorry. I feel bad for the
No,
kids.
you can give her grace.
feel bad
All
for
my
the kids.
prayers and grace reach out to those children every day. Before I lay my head down at night, I say, Lord, bless them children. Lord, watch over them children. So,
Right, and I don't even be
no.
mad at Emily because she's only doing what she knows to do. She only doing what her mother tell her to do. Yes, she's grown.
No, I'm not
Yes, she
either.
got a smart mouth. But that's because look who her mother is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really, hardly bring up her because she's a child.
And
She's a
probably
child.
acting out. Think about it. I acted out and I didn't even go through half of this. So I know that's why
Yeah, she's a child. And you know what? She's a hurting child. If she really come out and talk about what she's going through, she feels like her mother's gonna dislike her. And she don't want that. Because she's a child. She don't know no better. All she know is I gotta hold my mom down. And it's sad. It's very sad. That's why I don't never bring
Nobody
up
gave
too much
me grace
on,
either. When
I
I
don't
was
bring
a
up too
single
much
mom,
on her kids because it's not their fault.
But what is grace? What is grace? What is really grace? What can you do with grace? Like, can you take grace and pay a bill with it? What is grace? What is it? People say,
I don't know,
give
but
up
they in the
grace. What
comments
is
saying
it?
we need to give her grace. They in the comments saying we need
Somebody
to
in the comments
give her
tell me
grace.
what grace is. What is the grace that we need to give her? Because is that grace going to help the kids? Let me know.
I'm not. She don't get no grace from me.
Because like I said in the comments, I gave all my grace to Amazing already. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. I'm all out.
Right. I gave her
I
the
might have an
benefit.
ounce of sadness for her once
Exactly.
those kids are taken away.
Right.
But then it's going
Exactly.
to go
Y'all
away
look
when
at
I'm
God's
like, okay, the kids
daughters,
are going to be in a better place.
God's daughter's comment, grace comes from God. We can't give it to her. It comes from God. He's the one that has to.
Man, I gave Kiki the benefit of the doubt when she did that big money grab. I thought she was going to do her big one. She did nothing. That was in July. She did nothing. She collected over and over for application fees, for this fee, for that fee, for this. She collected for that room and got evicted. She was not paying the rent there. There's nothing more to give her. There's nothing more to give her.
Backyard 6964 said, give her a job. What's T, Backyard?
Give her a job.
What's T? Because have you been on the live? What's T?
Ain't nobody help me get a job, so she a grown woman.
Kiki don't want to work. What
Didn't
happened to
nobody
the,
help me.
job?
I went
What
to
happened
school
the,
and got my job.
She said she had. She was driving the van for the daycare. Her kids was going to the daycare for free. She was starting school and all of that. What happened to all of that? So we supposed to just keep on letting her get up here and say that she's gonna do this and do that and cut her slack? No, get off your ass and go do it.
But Kiki recently made a video that said she will get a job when she is good.
When she says she will get a job when she wants to, she don't got to do nothing.
Yep.
She's not doing it because we saying she needs to do it. She ain't doing it, and bye worker. Okay, all of that rolled into one. I don't respect her. Period. I seen people make it out of nothing. No.
Let me tell you something. I had a friend. She raised 4 girls on her own. And she had told me recently, she said, there were times where I sat there and watched them eat and I was so hungry. And now all her kids are grown. They're in college and they're doing very well for themselves. So you can make it if you put your mind to it and if you want to do it. But it did hurt my heart when she said I would sit there and watch him eat and the whole time my stomach was growling.
That's a mother's love, though. Because to watch your kids eat and you know you're hungry, or give your kids second when you ain't even have first, that's a mother's love. And you can't, like, you either got it or you don't. And if you held your kids in your arm or past postpartum and you still don't have love in your heart for your kids, it's not much people can do. Some people only have kids to beg. I feel like she had kids to try to keep a dude and didn't, and now the kids are paying for it.
And let me tell you something.
Your mother.
Everybody go through stuff. Everybody then went through stuff. We ain't perfect. We all then went through stuff. But you know what you're supposed to be doing once you have kids. Like I always say, my birthday is on New Year's Day. And you know Christmas is right before that. My birthday been over for the last 9 years. You know why? Because I had a son. Birthday over. That's it. I cannot do for my birthday after I just spent for my son for Christmas in December. So guess what? I'm grown. I already partied. I already lived. I already did what I had to do for me. Now it's time to do for him. He's gonna come first, regardless of what I gotta do. I don't care. Like you said about your friend. If I can't eat because my son gotta eat, then guess what? I ain't gonna eat.
Yep.
I ain't gonna eat. I'm sorry. If I only got enough for him and not enough for me, he getting it. There's plenty of times I go in the store to buy me something and I don't get it because I see something for him. I don't care. I will wear old clothes. I do not care. I don't need nothing new. I don't need nothing new because my son ain't asked to be here. Yep. I wanted him. After trying for years, I wanted him. So now that he's here, I'm going to do what I got to do. And even if that means I got to go broke at times to do it for him, I'm going to do what I have to do and make sure he gets education and do what's right for him. Because I am grown and I know what I did. You know what I'm saying? So it's for him. She makes excuses for everything, and I don't respect it at all. She always say, this is for my kids, and we don't see your kids get nothing. Your kids ain't get those shoes. And went and got on the pavement and found somebody to rent an apartment to you. Get out of here. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Even if you don't have the credit, there are landlords out here that will help a single mom with kids.
They will work with you.
They say, hey, just make sure you don't have credit, but hey, pay this every month or you're going to have to get out. But it's so many different things. And I wanted to clear something up. So the girl who clocked, give her a job. She wasn't saying it like that. She was actually saying, instead of giving her grace, give her a job. So I do want to backyard. My bad. I had read it wrong.
All right. Even with that, though, people have offered Kiki jobs. She don't want it. Same way her mom got up here and say, oh, we offer resources. We can't make her. We can't make her. We can't make her. Kiki don't want to do none of that. Kiki is comfortable doing what she's doing. And until she's not comfortable no more, maybe she'll change. But as of now, she's comfortable living the way she live. And that's how she's going to live. That's how she's going to live. And it's sad. It's sad.
She really ain't lost nothing. It ain't like she was living in a house, living a life, and she lost everything behind TikTok.
I'm so sorry. Take me down.
But you know what? I don't know if y'all was watching a YouTube last night, but there were so many people in their comments talking about Kiki is such a great mother. Like, what is your definition
They
of a
always
mother?
say that. They always say she's such a
I
great
Those
know.
are
mother.
pygmies. Those are pygmies. Those are people who want to
And I
follow
be
that.
flabbergasted.
Exactly.
And I be
And
flabbergasted.
those are people from foreign countries
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, and I be
They want
flabbergasted
to
when they
follow
say
that.
that. They see one
And I
little
think most of
video.
her supporters, I think they're young. I think they're really, really young. Because there's no way a grown adult can sit up there and agree with Kiki and have the same mindset as her. There's absolutely no way.
I
Now
think
there
they
are
see a
some.
little
I
5
think there are
minutes of
some that
her.
live their life like her. It's just not. It's not amplified. But it's for every messed up person, even for every serial killer, it's a group of people that relate to him. And for every person that is the worst person on earth, there is a small group of people who can relate to that. So people will always have bandwagon fans. Even
I
though
think some of them see her do a little 5-minute mom job and swear right from there that she's a good mom, and I just be lost. I just be lost. They be like, oh well, at least she got a roof over their head, and yeah, okay, a roof is over their head, but look at the living condition. Look at the living condition. You checked
How
into
did you
that
not know
hotel.
that you had a roach in your freezer?
Nobody
Let me
put you
tell
in
you-
that hotel. You checked
Yeah,
into there.
the health
But it's
department came out, which is a
infestation.
lie.
You know what I'm thinking, y'all?
It's
The
infestation.
reason why she has that mold on the wall in the bathroom, she keeps that dog in there. I bet you that dog has backed up and pissed all over that thing. She don't have a vent in that bathroom or doesn't turn that vent on. So it's a hot box, and his urine and stuff started the mold. Possibly.
Well,
But then
no,
again, you go, I
disagree
play
because if
devil's
you go look at
advocate
the
sometimes.
reviews, no, if you go look at the reviews on that place, 98% of those reviews, they talk about the mold and the roaches.
Because
So she
mold
knew
takes
before she
a
went there.
while to develop. Yeah,
Okay,
mold
then they got issues.
The hotel is just beat
run
down. Like,
down. It's just run down.
but she rented into that hotel, so she didn't do her,
It's really
her
for
work.
prostitutes and druggies, honestly.
Right,
That
exactly.
hotel is
Yeah.
for prostitutes and druggies.
Right, that's what it is. It's a Rugs hotel, and that's where she decided to check her and her 5 kids. And so, what did she expect? She keeps saying she left because people was harassing her. No, you left because you was evicted. Not
just
because
wanna
you were
say,
being harassed.
If it's black mold,
Nobody
then
was
you definitely have
harassing her
respiratory
here.
issues from black mold.
When you guys
Can,
were
but it's
talking
not.
earlier,
It's not a rhinovirus. Mold is. It can cause symptoms similar to a cold, but
Yeah.
it's not a rhinovirus.
No, but I'm just saying it can give you respiratory, especially black
yeah,
mold.
yeah.
Black mold can give you. It doesn't take a long time to become very sick from black mold. Black mold is spores.
Yes, it does.
it
But
does.
she laid right up in that bed.
Leggy was been sick though. Leggy was been sick because Kiki used to spray cans and cans of roach spray, okay? In that last hotel. She used to spray so much roach spray and stuff. You don't know, we don't know what could have been getting them fumes them kids was inhaling or anything. That little girl been, sick. She's
Yeah,
on
you can
TikTok
definitely
asking
tell it's
people.
a long-term thing, but it's just her conditions aren't going to make it worse. I mean, they aren't going to make it better. It's going to make it worse.
I have a
I just
question
wanted
for.
to chime in real
I have
quick
a
and
question
say-
for Kaz. Is she on?
Yeah,
I
let
mean,
me
like,
say
if
this
you
real
knew that
quick.
dog was in the bathroom and being locked up, why you didn't say anything?
Let me go, man.
Hello, Kaz? Oh, okay. I guess she can't hear me. But
Her
if
phone's
you saw
going out.
that, why you
She
didn't say
heard you.
nothing?
No, she's saying that she think that's how it is at the new room.
No, she basically was saying that that's what she witnessed.
No, I thought she said she bet that's how it is.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to wait and see what she says.
I wanted to say real quick when you guys were talking
I
about
said, I bet. I said I was playing
Oh,
devil's
okay. My
advocate.
bad.
I bet that's what. But then y'all said all of the reviews said that it was already like that. My thing is when you go into a hotel, whether it's the Hilton or the Marriott or wherever, you look around, you check that bed for bed bugs, you check everything. And then you on the spot decide, is this somewhere I really want to stay or do I need to get out?
could be something she's used to. Everything that we might not deal with or will be a deal breaker for us may not be a deal breaker for her because of her mindset. So I feel like that's why she's condoning it. And I feel like that's why it's so baffling to us. Like, why would you have your kids in there with roaches? Like, I'm going to be honest. It doesn't matter how clean your house is. If it starts to get cold or you have some cracks in your foundation, you might see a roach or two. But to see a roach in the refrigerator, to see a roach, like, you know what I'm saying? I know they're crawling on you if it's that many. So it's just like some things are just, it's dilapidated. The housing that she's staying at is for her kids. It's,
when you guys were talking,
I think when she gets that money, you know, whether it's $200-$300, she is so pathetic that she will find the cheapest hotel so she can pocket the rest of that money.
Right, because seeing a roach here and there is one thing, but a roach infestation is a whole nother situation. I'm from the hood. I'm from the Bronx. I grew up in the projects. Yes, we have roaches. They came out at night. But there are things, they were telling her since that last hotel, things that she could buy off of Amazon to at least, you know, get it down a little bit. Not saying it'll take all the roaches away, but to get it down. She kept saying, yeah, I got to look into that. She did not one time look into that. She
don't care. Roaches like family members. I mean, she'll just look at a roach. It's so casual. Like, oh, get that roach right there.
Yeah, and that, they was grabbing roaches with their bare hands. They was grabbing roaches with their bare hands. That's when I was done.
Get little Jimmy.
She's just so casual with it. Like, get a paper towel and get that roach right there. I would be freaking out.
I say all the time, that's cousins.
Get the spray.
She has pet names for the roaches, okay?
Exactly.
They're in the family pictures at this point.
Yo, she used to be like, get the spray, Emily. Get the spray. Get that roach. Get that roach, twin. It's sad. She knows what she checked into. You checked into a rug infested place, and now you mad. Talking about mold, trying to get a lawsuit. You're not getting no lawsuit because a person who would have found out anything about any mold like that would have jumped ship. They would have been out of there. They would have been out of there.
She's still laying on the bed that she said has mold on it.
Yeah, but saying
I wouldn't be laying on that bed.
They can't go because there's no money. There's no money.
Oh, she got money. She just want more money.
She can't leave because they were telling her in the comments earlier, well, you still in there? You still in there? With she got rhino and all that, and you still in there? I can't go. There's no money. And my car got a flat. I need a new tire.
You don't need a new tire.
You need to bomb her place. She needs to bomb her place.
They just need to condemn it. They need to condemn that.
You guys were talking about earlier how her viewers you think are young. I agree, but I think that there is a lot of elderly, older women, lonely women, maybe that don't have anybody. And that's how she gets those kids right in the camera.
Has money. Kiki is so greedy. She wants more money. So she's going to sit there in that mold, roach infested room and see how much she can get. And then it's going to get to a point where she doesn't get enough and she's going to say, screw it, let me take what I have and go get me another room. That's exactly what she's doing.
I always say that it's some sort of stash somewhere. She got something. I've seen her collect so much money that it's no way. Because my thing is, if she using that all on rug, she would be unalived, okay? Because it's no way you spending that much with the money I seen her collect.
I love lollipop.
Yeah, she's a scammer. She lives in a Rose Motel. It's mold on the wall with the hotel. The dog been pooping everywhere.
What the hell
is just a scammer.
It's too loud.
And then she gets like, she every day she goes on TikTok and says her goal is $300. And they cash up her $300 a day. And she just a scammer. And she get like SSI, food stamps. She get damn near $1,000.
Shawnee, mute or good down.
For 5 kids. You know how much food stamps mom was getting with us.
Oh, Lord.
And she's just scamming people. So everybody's talking about it. Like they got a panel with everybody like bringing receipts and stuff like that. And nobody seen her on TikTok today at all. So we think she ran off with the kids because she took the kids to the ER yesterday. And everybody on this panel was reporting her, calling them to the hospital in Georgia, reporting her like, y'all need to do a well-being check on them kids.
Can you
And they
turn
got,
the
like, over
cartoons
50
off?
calls from people. So everybody think that the social workers call CPS and CPS.
Oh Lord.
Oh, thank you.
God.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Lord.
Sorry. I'm
That's the
sorry. I'm
cartoon.
sorry, but thank you. I'm sorry, but thank you. That I couldn't. I couldn't.
Good Lord.
Like she was trying
Like
to
a
tell the
Looney
story,
Tune.
but that background, I couldn't get
That
with.
Looney Tune.
I could
But I
not get
do
with that
believe that
background.
Kiki hasn't been on because I think she did leave. But I think that room is paid until Saturday. So why didn't you leave?
Yeah, she kept saying they wasn't leaving. They wasn't leaving. They wasn't leaving. We here this Saturday. We got to stay here. I know I don't want to be here, but I got to be here. I can't just leave. I don't got the money to go and blah, 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 blah. Her regular blah, blah, blah.
What if they're all sleeping because they was up all night?
I don't know. I keep checking the pages. She ain't on. She ain't on. I keep checking.
She's either sleeping or gone.
She said they were going back to the doctor. I don't believe that though.
Again today?
Yeah, she said they was going back. But she couldn't drive. She couldn't drive. She had to wait to get the I think she went to go see if she could get the tire taken care of back on since when she had that go.
You be and you don't even go get your medicine.
Right. Because she was giving them Pedialyte and was like, this just until I get your medicine.
Well, I'm talking. Well, where's your medicine? Where's your prescription?
That was Monday, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Today went. Yes.
Yeah.
She a joke, man. She a joke. She's like a hemorrhoid. She just will not go away.
Yeah, she does the most because there's no way you didn't go get the medication. But then was saying she needed money for it. Like what? Like what are you saying you need money for?
On today. She will. She'll be on today.
She's gonna come back. She's gonna come back.
Yeah, somebody asked a question. Didn't she get a new car supposedly? No, that was the car she had when she was in South Carolina. It was Randy's, the one that has the TPO out against her. That was originally his car. He doesn't want anything to do with the car. He doesn't want anything to do with Kiki. Kiki had that car when she got the Explorer.
Does that
When she did that money grab to get that Explorer, and she thanked all of her supporters and everything like that. I've gone back and watched videos, so I saw where she was thanking the supporters for getting her that vehicle.
I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna go way back.
Does that car run?
She took it to the shop, honey. That was her money grab, that 300, 200,
Well, she need to sell that car. She need to call CarMax.
She had got that car jumped.
Pick that joker up.
Like last week, she went and got that car jumped from the last hotel because she left it sitting out there. And then that car was in the shop. You know how we know? Because baby girl say, we got to go get the car soon. Okay? Clear as day on live.
She sure did.
Baby
I heard those words
we
coming
gotta
out
go
of her
get the
mouth.
car.
I
And
laughed.
Kiki ended that live immediately. Okay? Immediately. She ended that live. And then the next day, which was yesterday.
Because she probably don't have the title to it.
Right, which was yesterday, was when Caldwell was like, go show them your cars. Go show them your cars and all that. And Kiki looked like she didn't even want to move. Okay?
Right. She looked shocked.
She looked like, why would you tell me to go do that? Like, why would you tell me to go do that?
I think Caldwell set her up for the okie doke when she told her that.
Yeah,
Because
she did.
basically wanted you
She
to
was like
see,
in the rain,
yeah,
go out
she
there in the
went and got
rain. And Caldwell was like, yes, to shut these people up. To shut these people up. It ain't shut nobody up.
Nope.
Yes,
and she stood right there on that balcony and pointed to it. No, baby girl. Get in
Randy
it and
was the
start
one
it
she
up.
was engaged
do
to.
the little alarm beep.
Kiki went and paid to get that car fixed. That's what she did. She wouldn't pay to get that car fixed.
She didn't pay for it.
Because her baby girl said it right on. We got to pick it up. Yeah, the support is paid for it, but that's what she used the money for.
Yes.
Because
yes,
remember, she
ma'am.
was saying she had to get her rent together and all of this stuff and everything, and then all of a sudden, now you got to go pick up a car. Girl, bye. Girl,
But
bye.
then if she leaves that hotel, how is she going to move that other car?
She'll
Who
get
knows?
somebody. She'll get a random guy, or she'll get David to drive it. Something. If he's talking to her.
I mean, is Emily going to drive it?
Well, she said she
No.
taught her how to drive it. Who knows? Who knows? But
Emily.
she told somebody for her to help her jump it that time. She'll find a rug user. She'll
Someone
find a
said
rug user to help her.
I wouldn't be
Well,
surprised.
she can do this, y'all. She could drive it a couple of feet, then run back to her other car and drive it a couple of feet, and then go back to the other one, drive it up a couple of feet.
No, it's gonna be a new money grab. I gotta ship the car somewhere. I need money to ship the car while I drive the other one.
Oh, yeah, that's what she said about Callie. She said she needed funds so she could send
Her car.
in her car to Cali. Yeah, and they was
Yup.
gonna fly out by plane. Girl, she gets on them rugs.
She said she needed
and the
$2,500.
stories she tells, it just, oh Lord, I be laughing listening to her. But she got me blocked. She don't like me.
Wow.
No love. And I don't even ask questions in the thing. I just watch her and laugh. She must can hear me laughing. I don't know.
TT, did we buy a
He's
cake?
out of pocket.
Pretty sure Kiki in here watching. Hey, Kiki. She in here
Exposing,
watching.
you can go and drop me down. I gotta go do what I gotta do. I'll be back later if y'all on later. I think I followed everybody in the boxes.
Yeah,
follow you
mine's
too.
set to
I'm gonna
private,
follow
so I'll have to go
I
check
didn't
all
follow
mine
you,
and
Lisa, because
authorize.
you only had 2, so I didn't know if that was
This
the
is my
original.
troll account, but Kiki blocked me, so I can't use this one no more to troll her.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
she
got a
did the
main
same thing
account.
to my trolling account.
I have a main account. I'll send it to you, Q.
Okay. All right. Okay. Because I
Good
followed
day, Q.
everybody who been in the boxes.
All right, you guys,
Yeah.
you have a good day, honey.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know how to drop, so Exposing gonna have to drop me.
Okay, I got you, Q. Thank you for coming up as always.
Okay, baby. Yeah, I'll be back.
I know you will.
Yep.
So Shantae said Kiki was asking for money this morning. So was there a live that took place this morning?
Yeah, she was.
Yep.
I missed that one.
Yeah, she was gonna take the baby boy to the hospital. There was such an urgency, and then the next minute
But she
was
said
laying
that
back
tire
down
was
on the
flat.
bed.
No, the tire. She said that her tire was flat.
But first, when she first got on live, the little baby boy was throwing up, and she was like, "Oh no, we've got to take him to the emergency room." But then she laid back down on the bed.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's because nobody was sending money. I think that's where that come from. So she just laid back down.
Somebody said she's live.
No, hold on. I said, hold on. They said, yes, she on live. Or I'm not sure.
If she's on live, somebody drop the ad. If somebody else wants to go, okay. Somebody said no.
Oh, my bad. I thought I
It's
saw
some
somebody.
people who've been saying it though, that she's on live right now.
Okay, so I ain't seeing shit.
Yeah, it's not just you. It was me too.
She not live. She probably sitting in here in the chat watching.
She probably at the emergency room, y'all.
Yeah.
No, if she was at the emergency room, trust and believe, we
Oh
would
yeah,
all
she be on live.
we'd be on live.
Somebody said she's taking her begging up a notch. She's probably on a corner somewhere asking for some donations.
No, she's writing down stories to come up with. Her and Mr. Caldwell.
Yeah, because the flat tire didn't work this morning. She went from, I don't know if y'all watched this morning, but she went from She mentioned needing one tire to a whole set. Did y'all see how she throwed in a whole set?
Oh, Trina said she
A
on the
whole set, that's
run.
insurance. That's an insurance claim. If you got 4 flat tires, that's an insurance claim. So she doesn't need to be begging for that.
Insurance.
If you have a car and if you have insurance on a car and all of your tires are flat, that's an insurance claim. You don't have to pay for it.
I know, but
Kat says she don't have insurance.
thank you. That's what I was saying. She ain't got insurance. What insurance?
If you don't have insurance here in Ohio,
I should have read the room.
your license are
Suspended immediately, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's like 30 days. You have 30 days.
She ain't got no insurance. She ain't got no tag. She ain't got no Georgia license, and she's been here for 3 years. So explain that to me.
You don't have a license?
So she has one of those things on the back tag applied for. You know, the little box card.
No, she got her tag when she first got the car because, you know, they won't let you drive off the lot here in Georgia without insurance. So she had to have it then, and she got her tag then. Vehicle had a check engine light on, and she had no, and you have to get emissions here.
Oh, so she couldn't get emissions with that light on.
And then she got to get the without insurance. So she had to have it then, and she got her tag then. Vehicle had a check engine light on, and she had no, and you have to get emissions here.
Oh, so she couldn't get emissions with that light on.
And then she got to get that is a child endangerment charge, and that's a lot of money in Cobb County. Cobb loves their money.
I think it's bad.
Cobb loves things like that, so they want to make theirs. Yeah.
TT, what kind of drink is?
So how is she able to ride around like that?
She has a thing that covers where the sticker goes, and you can only see a piece of the sticker.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yes,
Some people
ma'am.
will still pull you over for that, though. And she just didn't find the right police, because some police will still pull you over for that.
Let me tell you, they'll get behind you and they'll run it and they'll stick on your bottom till it comes back right. They most certainly will. I had one riding me and I was like, I'm clean.
But you know,
can
now
go
in
ahead and
Georgia,
check me.
there's a scan now in Georgia. They don't even for tags. Like if your tag was expired or anything like that, they used to have to get behind you. Now, if you drive on side of them, they're getting over. Like it's something. I don't know if it's a scanner, the VIN, but something pulls and lets them know. Like they know before they even get behind you that your tag is expired.
It's on the top of the police car. They have it in Virginia here. Yep.
They just did it to me. This was the first year it ever happened. I went out of the country for my birthday and I came back like a week later after my birthday. And I was like, how did you know my tag was expired? I thought I was doing something. I was like, you didn't even get behind me. She was like, oh, baby, as soon as you drove past me, I knew. I was like, oh, okay, noted. But I was out of the country. That's why I didn't do it. I should have did it before, but I'm busy. But it's all right. It got thrown out of court. I'm cute.
So Kiki is dirty and she driving dirty. So she just dirty.
She filthy, honey. She filthy. I don't think she takes a bath because of the rugs. Think about somebody that smokes meth and does a lot of, that does, I'll clean that up. That does a lot of rugs. They don't bathe because it does something to puts a coating on their skin that keeps the rugs effect going longer.
So all of the dirt clogs the pores so that the rugs can't, escape from the skin.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Who knew TikTok would make me a scientist? I love it. Cause I'm just trying to figure it out. But I do notice, I always wonder, like, why do homeless people look dirty? Like, some people aren't, but they just have a dirty look. And it's like they just stop bathing, they just stop doing everything. They stop eating. The only thing they really want to do is drugs.
Oh,
But what
yeah.
kind of rugs? What kind of rugs? Because we're not talking about medicinal, but like the strong.
But the other stuff, yeah. Yep.
Hard stuff.
I
They
never
could be
seen
in
it, so maybe I met them when they,
stuff.
they were going
I
through
ain't
it.
talking about
If I don't know if y'all see this
About,
one, Amanda
Mary.
Bowden.
or
You don't look
What's
dirty.
her name?
Amanda Bowden.
that's old school, honey. Mary. You know who Mary
I don't
is?
know what her real name is, but she don't
love
even look
Mary.
like
Mary
one.
Jane. Mary
I
Jane.
love Mary.
No, she don't something else.
People say we look alike.
Yeah, she on the hard stuff. She ain't on no Mary.
Mary ain't never heard
No, she on
nobody.
the hard.
Mary,
No,
Jesus
Mary's
is
my best friend.
Mary's my best friend too, girl.
Mary can always come to the
Me and
cookout,
Mary
okay?
close.
If you don't like
Yeah.
Mary, trust me.
Mary is a requirement at the cookout.
Listen, if you don't like Mary, I don't trust you. Oh, no,
Yes,
baby.
my girl. I had to do the throwback.
You doing something else. You doing,
Yeah, she's on the white.
you doing something.
Yeah,
On the white girl. The white
She's
girl.
on the-
Okay. That's what they call it up north. White girl.
Yep.
she on the snowflakes.
They do white girl and then white boy and something else. That's even
Yeah, they
harder.
do. They say girl.
Oh, the white girl.
That's what
And
they
then
call
white boy.
it, girl. I wish you could really post like the gifts,
Yeah.
the little memes, because I would definitely post a meme of Whitney Houston right now. When she was just like, "Oh no, that's whack," but somebody said she can't afford it. That's funny, but she probably can, and that's probably where that money going. Let's be honest.
But she can go get her medical card. She'd be better off doing that because that
Exactly.
might calm her down.
But I don't know. She might have many problems for that. Like that's, that's why they try to say it's a
includes going to a
gateway.
doctor.
They try to say it's a gateway because it's not like as strong for like if you really, really, really going through it. Like, but so some people need that extra.
Listen, I went through some things and I'll never break that gate. Nope, Mary all the way.
Mary does it for me. I don't
Yeah.
know. People got demons, but Mary has kept me out of the penitentiary. Listen.
With my lupus and stuff and everything that I have going on, it's the only thing that helps me with everything, to be real. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, and it's so easy to get a medical card too.
Yes,
So
all my
it's like
doctors
glaucoma.
know.
And they'll
Yes.
believe you.
You've never seen anybody with Mary going
I
and
can't
doing
wait till
something
Georgia
crazy.
let you grow a garden.
Oh, in Virginia here, you can have 4 plants.
I would love for Georgia to get on the Florida train. I would love it, absolutely. Because Florida is the place to be when it comes to like having your card and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When they have the only thing I don't like, I can really sit there and eat a box of Pop-Tarts, and that's not a good thing. And I've done it.
You know what? I'm gonna be so honest. I was dating a trainer who was really like a Mary frequenter, and I was like, "How do you stay in shape?" Because I get so snacky, and he was literally like, "I do it before I go to the gym." Which is so smart because it's like you work through those munchies, and then it's like all of a sudden his munchies became like wanting to work out. That was replaced with just snacking. So I thought that was really, really smart.
Girl, I'll fall asleep on the treadmill.
See, it's the certain strand too. If it starts with an S, you going to sleep. If it starts with an I, you might clean up the whole house. Like
No,
No, the I
stand
is
for
sleeping.
in
or
the
is it
couch.
the other way around?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. I stands for in the couch. Yep.
The S is for sunshine. I say the S is for sunshine and the N is for the end of the night.
Okay, I know I had it mixed up, but I just remember in some certain, because my body just feels heavy. I'm not doing nothing. And then some I feel, like, I can go for a walk, so.
See, I
and
can't
clean your
do the
whole
S,
house. Yep.
the pick. I can't do that. It gets some of it gives me anxiety. So I like the end all the way.
I is sleepy. Yes, y'all get me together because I was out here saying the wrong thing.
That's okay, sweetheart. I get mixed up too.
I knew it was something like that. Now, mushrooms, I'm afraid of. I heard your life got to be right, or you gonna have a bad trip. Mushrooms, I'm
I'm gonna
afraid.
go to Jesus and back.
I'm not gonna
As
lie.
long as we come
My
back.
experience
Can we
with
come
them,
back?
my
Is it a round
experience-
trip? I need to know.
My experience, I mean, not a lot, but it was just
I don't know.
the best Mary Jane I ever had. I couldn't get a smile off my face. I was so happy.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Colorado, something about Colorado's Mary had me laughing at things that just I never laughed at before, and the laugh was so like from my gut. I was like, yeah, this strand makes me goofy. I already thought it was movies, but it really made me laugh at everything. It was great.
And I mean, when you take there's people too that take mushrooms for like depression, and I mean, watch like a video on what the benefits of them. But of course, if you take too many or you don't, you're gonna, like Cass said, you're gonna see Jesus.
Caramel said, I need a ticket back home.
Amen.
That's what I'm saying. I don't mind meeting the king, but I need to be able to come back. Can I come back? That's all we need to, I don't mind seeing him for a second, but
I was around somebody that went to Jesus and back. Lord, it was a sight to behold. And I was sober, so it kind of scared me. It scared me. I got scared straight on a lot of stuff when I was growing up.
yeah.
I visited Mary's house a couple of times, and then in my 30s, me and her became very acquainted because I was a single mom with 3 kids. So, we got really acquainted, and then I stopped because when I moved into the medical field, you got to be clear. You never know when you're getting a test.
Exactly.
No. I had to move out of all of that.
Yeah.
No.
But I definitely think Colorado has some great Mary. I was born in Oakland, California, so the Bay, Oakland, you gonna get it in Oakland too, right next to Mexico, where you know what I'm saying. So Oakland, Colorado. I'd even say Ohio. I think those are some really pivotal places. I never had anything in Florida that made me do backflips. Never had anything in Georgia that made me do backflips. But Colorado, yeah.
Jane in the comments, I'm in Virginia. It is so easy to get a card. If you need,
It's legal in
I can help
Ohio.
you get one. It's so easy.
You can do it online.
Yeah, and then somebody calls you for a 10-minute call. I thought I was getting pranked. It was that easy.
They
But
say, do your eyes hurt? You got to tell them what you're going through. I think you can do it.
I told them I have glaucoma.
I think you can even do it for emotional support, like if you're battling
Yeah, you
depression.
can tell them anxiety. You have anxiety.
anxiety.
It's so easy. It's money to
Okay,
them, so they don't care.
Caramel, sending all these heart puffs. I see you, girl. Sending all the love. Somebody said Colorado is where it started. I can tell because Colorado is in a league of its own. Okay, I am a believer. I am a believer.
Colorado was the first state to become legal.
Thank you, my daughter dear. I love you.
Maybe we should get back to Key. Has she been on yet?
Everybody sending love to Cass. I love that.
Mara. That's her second account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just so the trolls know, Kiki Mara is working. She on her way.
I know that's right.
Okay. So you can come
Everybody
visit
needs a mom
her.
like you.
You can come visit her. Exactly. Come visit her.
Everybody
No,
needs a mom like
Kiki
you.
is allergic to businesses. She ain't showing up.
You know what? Thank y'all for all the love. I appreciate it. Follow me. I'll follow you
I did
back.
too. Yes,
Yeah,
I did
thank you
too.
guys so much.
Also, I help
appreciate
with
all
the
of you.
financial advice. I'll get on here and kiki all day, but I am a businesswoman. I work for Wall Street. So if you're looking for investments, I will not be able to be your financial advisor. You have to have a minimum of 250,000. But if you're just looking for startup investments, things that you can invest in the market, I'm your girl.
Nah.
Okay, I know that's
All
right,
right.
Daddy.
Welcome in, Ray Ray.
Love ya. Bye.
Okay, I have a question for the
Yeah,
panelists. I have a question for the panelists.
Wait a minute. Who is that Ray Ray?
How many lives of Kiki did it take for y'all to see that she was off her rocker? Like, how long did it take for you to be like, oh no, she's really a lost cause?
Hold on
Ray
for a
Ray, mute
second.
yourself,
Hold on.
babe.
Ray Ray.
Mute yourself, honey.
But to answer your question, Batty, it took me
Was playing the
one.
game a while ago, maybe. There you go.
Thank
Okay.
you, sexy
Yeah.
people.
Shout out to Sexy Caramel. She's really showing love.
Taya is on begging now. I really had high hopes for Taya, but she
I gotta watch her. I saw that
She's
one
back to her
video.
old tactics.
Somebody in the comments said that Portrayal was blocked.
I didn't block anyone.
No, Portrayal is not blocked. Good, how you doing? I just looked at
Yes,
my.
stay close. I saw that.
I just looked in the comments and she's not blocked. I just checked in my block people. Portrayal is not blocked. She was in the box earlier.
The panel and the chat. Are y'all aware of this girl named Kells? K-E-L-L-Z?
Kizzy?
No, Kells.
Okay, no.
K-E-L-L-Z. Anyone familiar?
No, my only interest is Kiki.
Yeah, Kiki can be draining though. Ooh.
Oh, I
Yeah, that's when I shut her off.
I want Lisa Richards in prison.
That's the only thing that's gonna save that girl.
I hate to say it, but
I do too.
I watch a lot of scammers on this app, but she be on. I want her in prison. I ain't gonna stop till she's in prison.
Yeah, Kells is a scammer. She made a whole post about me.
Portrayal is requesting the box now, so why would somebody say Portrayal was blocked? Because she's requesting the box now.
I'm not caught up on Lisa. I need somebody to maybe DM me her at.
Just Google her name.
Hey, love myself.
But you know what? Like Lisa, she's starting to look really, really bad. She really, really is. Yeah, Kells is a sad case.
How are you, love myself?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Maddie, if you really want to know about her,
of accurate
go
information
to
on Kiki.
Exposing Your Scammers videos. Go to I think Mexican Homie did a thing on her.
Hey, let me stop y'all right quick. I've been on here since 8:30 this morning. I'm getting ready to get me something to eat right now. I'm getting ready to get me some chicken. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get me some Church's chicken, so I'm gonna have to take me a lunch break.
Okay, girl.
Y'all give me till about I guess 7, because I really enjoy getting on here talking to y'all. So give me till around 7, and I'll hop back on and chat with y'all.
Okay, I'm like, I want my accurate updates.
Okay, I'll get back on and chat with y'all around 7.
All right, bye, ladies.
All right.